Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Taryn Talks with T. I'm T. Hope everybody's having a blessed weekend. Hi Gypsy, how are you? Hi Julia. Hey Jess, how are you? Yeah, I feel the tired part. It's been crazy in this little town. Hey Taylor. Hey Winkler. Winkler, you're funny. Oh. So I don't. Oh, Jess, it's been a crazy weekend. It's been crazy. Hey, Turn. Welcome, Samantha. Hey, Jay, welcome. We'll get started here shortly. I'm just waiting for my mod to make the list. Hopefully she didn't fall asleep on me. Why are you moving everything? So you can throw shit at me?
I already have what I'm going to throw. I just want to make sure I don't knock anything over and get the cord and electrocute you and all
that. What the hell do you plan on throwing at me?
Get loud. You'll find
out. Well, thanks for coming over and saying hi, Winkler. Hey, Karen. Yes, everything's good. It's been a crazy couple of days. I don't know if you guys seen this short video I posted on my channel, but we got hit with like a really bad like storm. They ruled it out. Well, they ruled it out as an F3 tornado that hit down in like one of the ravines like close to my town that I live in. And so it's like everybody's house was like destroyed with like massive like hail balls like this big around. And like cars are damaged, yards are damaged, trees were ripped out of the ground, like so it's just been like a crazy couple of days. Everybody's just like come together and helped everybody like pick up, make sure everybody was good, like board up windows that were busted, like massive amounts of damage. So with the amount of damage that it caused, it was, classified to a national disaster. So I guess FEMA is going to be here in a couple days. Yeah, everyone's safe. There was, there's been some animals that were killed and some people were hurt and injured from the hail and ended up in the hospital. But for the most part, like we got a strong little community and everybody's like pitching in and helping out. Don't throw that at me. Oh, I see what it is. Guys, so I gotta talk like this. my uncle is gonna throw stuff at me if I talk too loud. Oh well, thanks, Sprinkler. Do I really look like I just got out of jail? Like I've been out in the sun, like my face is sunburnt. I've been out volunteering, like I've been helping pick up like tree debris, broken glass, everything. It's been a crazy weekend. Like it was, I'm not gonna lie. Who's Uncle Paul? Me, my Uncle Jim. Like it was just crazy. Like I was at work when it happened, and then all of a sudden, like the power went out, and I'm trying to take like food orders out, and the wind like blew the screen door open to my work, and like hail balls like were coming through the glass and breaking windows. Like we lost 6 windows on our house. There's holes in the roof. Don't know how many are accounted for yet, but
We'll find out when it rains.
yeah, we'll really find out when it rains. You know, my car, my graduation present for my aunt and uncle, like the window on it is just like completely demolished. Hello, Melody. Thank you for that donation. So like it's just been crazy. Yeah, it was like, so they're saying like the wind was like 60 miles per hour, but like being in the middle of it and like watching it and just like watching it like wreak havoc, it like there's no way it was like 60 miles an hour wind. It was worse than that. Like, and it's crazy because it only like lasted like what, maybe 15 minutes, if that. All right, Taylor W, go ahead and, well, we did have a donation come in. Melody, go ahead and post your question. Who's Uncle Paul? Winkler, is that your other fake account or is that Turge's fake account? Oh, 58 in March. All right, what's Aaron's intentions towards Melody? Two of Cups in reverse is the first card out, Melody. What is Aaron's intentions? 6 of Pentacles in the struggle position. Two Pentacles in the upright. So, like, I'm really getting, like, this person, and then the King of Swords. Like, I'm really getting this person wants to come back in and, like, try and balance things out. Even if that, like, even if they were, to try and come and balance things out, like, it would be in balance because I feel like they themselves are not balanced, like, balanced enough to come in and give you a solid offer. But even with that, it's like they have this in their head and they're like wanting to come around and they're wanting to be a fool. They're wanting to take a risk on it. It's just a matter of, okay, can you really look past the reason why this person ghosted you? And maybe that's what they're coming in to tell you. Because I do feel like you kind of like were lingering and sitting around waiting for this person to reach out. So it's all up to you, Melody. Like, honestly, like, the decision is final and up to you. Like, nobody else can tell you. Like, I can give you advice on what the cards are saying, but ultimately it's up to you if you really want to rekindle that. Queen, do not mind Uncle Paul and Winkler. They're being funny. All right, Taylor. How does Chris feel about Taylor, the way things are going? All right, how does Chris feel about the way things are going with you? All right. The 6 of Swords. This is the first card out, Taylor. You are welcome, Melody. Yeah, just, 4 Cups in the reverse. 6 of Wands in the reverse. So it's I really feel like they are wanting to move on past whatever hiccups. Like Winkler, you're funny. Anyways, the Four of Cups, the Six of Wands, and then the Magician. So it's like I feel like at some point they do feel like, they just want to move on from like these ups and downs. Like no matter what, it's like you guys are trying to like find victory out of this situation, and it's like you guys are like working on this with the Magician. It's like you guys are pouring your energy and your time and investing into it. It's like you guys keep running into little hiccups, and I don't know if it's more along the lines of the hiccups are because you guys are having misunderstanding and like working on communication problems on being able to openly express one another to one another about like how you guys are feeling. The Seven of Swords, but like even at that, like with the Seven of Swords in reverse, it's like I do feel like you guys are literally making little arguments over things that should not be arguments. It's like you guys are like literally trying to nitpick each other just to have like a little argument. So that's what I have for you, Taylor. I hope it resonated. All right. Questions? Elle's feelings towards Gypsy. What are Elle's feelings towards Gypsy? All right. What are Elle's feelings towards Gypsy? The Death and the Rebirth. In the reverse. Knight of Swords in the reverse. So it's like I really feel like this person is putting an end to running from their feelings when it comes to this connection, Gypsy. So I just hope you're ready for them. Yeah, it's like they're double in the reverse. It's like they are completely like letting go of any oh, thanks, turd. Like I really feel like they're like moving past their insecurities. Winkler, you guys are funny. You and turd. So it's like they're really letting go and letting their insecurities go. It's they're done ignoring their feelings. They're done lying to themselves. They're done deceiving themselves about it. And so it's like they are yeah, of course I'm reading the chat. Multitasking. It's like they're really getting ready to open up. On the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Cups, Gypsy. So it's like they see and they feel this connection. It's just that they, with the Star card in reverse, they have to open up a little bit more and be honest with themselves. Yes, cheers. It's Saturday night. So that's what I have for you, Gypsy. Aw, Winkler, I love you too. So my uncle says like I get loud when I read. And I agree with him. I do get loud when I read cards for you guys because I get excited.
One day I'll try this.
You are welcome, Gypsy babe. Welcome, Jasmine.
I haven't done it. I'll do it when I need it.
Do it when you need what?
I'm just going to get my acupuncture.
Hey, Steve. How are you? Good to see you in here. Hope all is well in your neighborhood, minus the drama that you're dealing with. All right. Julia, what is coming regarding All right, what's coming in for Julia regarding his career, Spirit? Well, if you're really like,
Don't forget that baby's laying in your honey. Unfortunately, those last on your body for almost a week, the circles.
the Eight of Wands. So there is communication coming. Maybe you also need to communicate something. You know, if it's like you're wanting to move up, then start applying. Stand in your power. Stand your ground. Stop letting people push you over. Like walk all over you, take advantage of you. Like you really need to start using your voice in this position you're in. Because I feel like that's what's like driving you to want to change jobs, change careers, change directions. And so it's like making up your mind and going with it. Like once you make up your mind, I feel like you'll be golden because stop wavering on this because the more you waver on it, the more the more and like you're gonna feel imbalanced in the workplace. So it's like if you really want to feel complete and whole at the place you're at, you need to really stand firm with your voice and you need to use your voice. You need to be vocal, you need to, set your boundaries and speak on the stuff you would like to,
Oh, for kids. You've got it all.
Okay. So that's what I have for you, Julia.
Staring half right every 3 hours, but I try to be positive and just keep on.
Oh, Winkler's giving out home visits now? Like a probation officer? Alrighty, Taylor, go ahead and. Oh, up next is Jess. Never mind. Alright. Is Jess getting on a better path with her mindset? Is Jess getting on a better path with her mindset?
One culture, and then
The Lovers. Okay. So, with the Lovers being in reverse, Jess, I really feel like, it's normal for you to go through days of where, you do feel discouraged. You do feel like kind of empty where, there is a little bit imbalance. But for the most part, like, I really feel, thank you, T Rod. I appreciate that. I really feel like right now, this time is like, you are feeling like you're missing love. It's T Rod donated for one question, Queen. The Page of Cups, like you still do get like kind of like emotional. There are days where your emotions get the best of you, where you do get discouraged, where you feel like, there's just a void that you are like you're trying to find that void on what you're looking for. And I feel like the more you look in on yourself and you love yourself and you accept yourself and you're like, okay, this is where I've been, this is where I'm going, this is the progress I made. I feel like once you do more self-reflecting days like that, instead of like beating yourself up about like, okay, how come this didn't work out? This is why this didn't work out. What's wrong with me? All that crazy stuff that you get stuck in your head about. I really feel like if you look at it and be like, okay, this is where I've like worked on, this is how far I've come, this is where I want to go. And if you have like a plan, then I feel like your mindset will balance out more. Like the days where you just sit there and you beat yourself up, no, stop that. Give yourself like positive affirmations, write them down on a piece of paper 3 times. Like write down what you love about yourself and what you're grateful for. And that'll help also like change your attitude. Also get out in the sun, stop sitting in your room. Get outside more, Jess.
The problem with Egypt guys, right? The women are very,
all right,
very conservative.
Just
very conservative.
I get it. It's a struggle. Trust me, I know all too well. But I feel like if you like get out and like soak up in the sun a little bit, you'll have that like more of a balanced mindset coming. Yes, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. As you are coming into the chat, smash that like button because it does help the channel grow. All right, does PG want to end the connection with T-Ron or reconcile? They're confused. There is confusion on exactly where he wants to go with this, and so like with this confusion, it's causing a burden. It's putting heavy weight on his shoulders. Like there's times where he's not like really in his right mind because he knows he needs to be honest and upfront with you and stop stringing you along. And make up his mind, because he realizes the more he strings you along, it's just going to become a stalemate and things are not going to be moving forward, like not forward at all. Like it's just going to become stuck and stagnant. And I feel like you already intuitively know this. You're like, because you're just waiting for him to give you an answer. Like, how much longer are you going to wait around for him to like step up and give you an answer to, you know, confirm like what you already know, where this is already going? So it's like, are you going to wait for him to either break it off with you, or are you going to take your peace and your power and your happiness back and be like, no, like, you're stringing me along, you're just having me sit here, so I'm taking this back and I'm done with this and just walking away. Because it's like, I really feel right now at this point, it's like you're like prolonging your own growth. All right, Taylor. Queen, we can go ahead and close the free list. Oh, look, great minds think alike.
It's been almost 2 years.
All right, you're welcome, love. Like, don't force yourself to do it. Make sure you're ready to give up on the connection. Because if you're going to force yourself to walk away from this connection, then it's like you're going to keep allowing this person to come back in and use you as a revolving door. You have to make sure in your heart and in your mind that you are done with it in order for it to be like completely done. Because if you force yourself to walk away from this, then it's just going to recycle back around until you've absolutely are like, no, I'm done. I deserve better. All right. Will Taylor find a house or an apartment within the first 30 days of moving back to Georgia, or will there be delays? Taylor, like the best advice I could give you right now is I would be like looking and on the search online to see what your options are. Might help to reach out to like some property management and get the process starting, because right now there is a lot weighing on your shoulders, like heaviness. Like I get it's a big step for you. Hi, Priestess. Cash App or PayPal? So it's just like you are, I feel like you're, by you like putting it off and waiting until you get to Georgia to start looking, I feel like you're gonna stress yourself out. And you know, the link is in my about section on my channel, High Priestess. It's Cash App. It's money sign capital B lowercase TOOTZ. So that's the thing. It's like if you are like putting in the effort to like scout your options before you get there, I feel like you'll have a better outcome. Like you'll you know, your wishes will be fulfilled. Like you'll be happy with what your options are. Seven of Cups, yeah. See, like you're gonna be happy with your options because you're already in the process of like scouting rentals, of you know, like price ranges, like locations, you know, things around like the area. So like keep doing what you're doing, and I feel like it's gonna help you move in a more smoother direction, and everything's gonna flow. But you just got to keep the strength and courage to get through this like stressful moment because you'll be happy, you'll be fine. Why are you walking by so slow?
Guys, be debating on picking up the chicken wing and throwing it at you, or just go ahead and be nice and keep on going.
Yeah, thanks for not throwing the chicken wing at my forehead.
You know,
I just
that's why I was
thought
like,
I just thought I would ask my uncle why he was walking by slowly and shadily. Like I knew you were up to something.
I was like, would it be funny, or would it be like, oh, what the hell did you do that for?
Okay, Queen High Priestess donated for 3 questions on PayPal. You are welcome, Taylor. All right, High Priestess, go ahead and post your questions. While you're typing your questions, I'm gonna go ahead and do Jay's question and get her done, and then we'll move on to your 3 donated reads. All right. Can a general career reading, please? What's going on with Jay's career? Five of Wands. The Judgment. Seven of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Are you okay? So, and Jay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. They're trying to see if you're gonna fold. Oh well, thank you, Taylor. They're trying to see if you're gonna fold under pressure. If you're gonna like because this is a high pace. Like I really feel like when it comes to communication, like it's you have a hard time with like communicating certain things the right way when it comes to this position. But it's like I really feel like you're slowly picking up on it, and this is something that you're gonna grow into and be great at. You know, and it's like just because you're the newbie, this is why they're being aggressive towards you, and they're trying to see if you're gonna fold under pressure. But honestly, if you like get in this 4 cups energy and not let those like aggressive coworkers get to you, I feel like things are going to move a lot more smoothly for you. You know, it's don't let them take this opportunity from you. Don't cave, don't bow, don't give into it. You know, it's you know, things are really gonna start looking up for you. It's you know, it's I get you may have a hard time like communicating, but communicate things to the best of your ability. You know, and if people don't really fully understand like what you're trying to like get across, then they're gonna, you know, ask you for clarification. So and you know, and it might not hurt to ask also, like your employer or your boss if there's some like more like take home stuff that you can study and brush up on so things are clicking and grasping for you. You know, just like go home and read it for like an hour. Study it. That's like the only way I feel like with you like really picking up on how like to communicate things is the way it's gonna get done. Is by you taking like material home to study. All right. I am waiting to seek a lawyer for getting justice for my elder. Any messages about this lawyer I will obtain to advocate for me. Is she asleep?
Who?
My auntie.
Yeah. You know, it's 9 o'clock. What are you talking about? We live in the country. The only one that ain't on country time is normally me. I got a whole lot of city to work out.
All right, High Priestess. I am waiting to seek a lawyer for getting justice for my elder. Any messages about this lawyer? All right, what messages for this lawyer? What messages about this lawyer, Spirit? The Lovers card. I feel like with this lawyer, you're going to be very satisfied with the lawyer that you obtain that is going to represent you. Very satisfied. You know, it's like I really feel like this lawyer is going to advocate for you. When it does come for this, I feel like this is something that you've made up your mind and you're like, okay, it's time to come out of this contemplative, you know. And with this 3 of Cups, like I really feel like at the end of this, you will have a reason to feel at peace, to, you know, celebrate, to really just enjoy, because it's like, oh yes, finally, like justice. You know, I really feel like also at the same time, like this lawyer is going to help you look at things from different perspective, which I feel like will like clear up some like heated energy under the like whatever like happened between so said parties. You know, it is going to be an emotional up and down roller coaster for you, just so you know. And other said parties, like I really do feel like emotions can get heated, people could be loud when it does come to this, but for the most part, overall and all, like this attorney you are going to be very satisfied with. Like this attorney is going to help you immensely. All right, High Priestess, that's what I have for your first one. Go ahead and post your second one. All right. All right. What type of job will High Priestess get next? She goes to school for first year, so she's in looking areas. The Tower. So, okay, so I feel like if you haven't gone through a tower situation, it's upcoming. Or you could possibly be going through a tower moment right now, where it kind of like to where you have to shift careers. The 2 of Coins. And maybe it's like something you've always already been like juggling, also like trying to keep balance. But I also could see something like pediatric with those like 2 babies that she's holding here. Maybe you pick up a job, start your internship somewhere small, like, you know, maybe it starts off with like just doing like helping out with clinical paperwork, you know, the taking the vitals and stuff. But whatever it is, like this healthcare system, like whatever you're doing, trying to do in healthcare and going for school, like maybe you know, you start off as like a CNA or, you know, that type of thing. I really do feel like you are gonna find the right place that's going to work with you, that you feel comfortable, that you feel at home with, within, like the next 3 months is what I'm getting. So it's like mainly like these two babies right here is like sticking out because it's like you do have a big caring heart. You are very loving. You are nurturing. And it's like, I really feel like you are more pulled towards pediatrics than anything. But if, you are going to see a victory with it. Hey, Ken, how are you? Oh, it's more business side, not nursing. Yeah. Like there's just like a strong like pull towards like children, like in the energy to like infants, toddlers, pre-K through, high school, like children, like youth, was coming in heavily. All right, a general reading for the next 2 weeks for high priest. All right, general reading for the next 2 weeks for high priest. Queen, I appreciate you modding for me right now, especially where there's a 3-hour time difference between me and you. All right. 2 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse. Those cards like fell out. 4 of Cups in reverse. And then the Page of Swords in reverse. So it's like I really feel like if you are involved with somebody, I really feel like things have, like the 2 of Cups and then 10 of Cups, right? It feels like the present energy, like coming into the next week. It's like I really feel like at some point, some way, some shape or form, like you feel like there's a big imbalance. And it's like I really feel like you're brainstorming and like trying to like think of ways to bring it out of like stagnation, and maybe it's like slowly like starting to come out of stagnation, or this could just be your energy all in all, like feeling like there's something missing, getting stuck in your head, your emotions being like a little upside down, not being like quite sure. And so it's like now with the Page of Swords in reverse, it's like now you're coming out of that standstill, like you've been like kind of like stagnant, bored. Eight of Swords in reverse. Oh, well, thanks for coming to my castle. The Knight of Wands, it's like, maybe you just need to go out and have a little bit of fun to, get back into that like lighthearted energy. Maybe it's like, you're finally letting go of a connection that you've been like stuck on and not, being able to move forward. And it's like, are you, putting that behind you? Are you letting it go? Are you taking a risk on what you are wanting to take a risk on? Like, are you being decided? Are you being, strong-willed in your mind when it comes to this in the next 2 weeks? Whatever it is you're working on. Knight of Coins in reverse. It's like, maybe you've been on like super open and not so guarded with an energy, and it's like you kind of feel like this person's sneaking and geeking and kind of like doing you dirty and like doing things behind your back. And it's, are you waking up to it? Like, okay, maybe this is not the right one for me. Maybe I need to let go of this, because it just keeps putting me back in this like mental prison and it's like causing stagnation, and you know it's not really giving you what you were looking for. So that's what I have on that last one for you, High Priestess. I hope it resonated. All right, Jason's current thoughts of Taylor. No contact. All right, Jason's current thoughts of Taylor. Currently no contact. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. The Seven of Wands. Knight of Swords. No, King of Swords. Sorry, my bad. King of Swords, Taylor. The Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. So it's like, okay, so he's stuck in his feelings. He does not know what to work on, which direction to go. You know, his mind's not right. He's not in the right mental space to be like really making any decisions. Like they're upside down. But he does get stuck in reminiscing. Like even though like he would love for this to like come together and work, it's like I really feel like at this point his thoughts are like, do I just need to let this go? Do we just need to move on from it? What's the point of like, you know, continuing to have contact if it just leads into arguments, into him ghosting you? Because he knows by ghosting you, it's just causing more issues and it's hurting you. And so it's like, I feel like each time he ghosts you, it emotionally and mentally messes with him. Like it comes back and bites him. I seen that. Queen, she donated for one question. All right, Taylor, what's going to happen next between Katron and Taylor? What's going to happen next between Katron and Taylor? What is going to happen next between Katron and Taylor? All right, what is going to happen next between Katron and Taylor? Temperance. There's balance. There's more balance coming in. I feel like you're scared to realize how balanced he wants to make things and like how much he wants things to be equal. Because Taylor, I really do feel like you're used to relationships where it's like you really don't know what's going on. Like you don't know where you stand with this person, with the other person. It's like there's illusions. But I really feel like this person doesn't want that, like those type of relationships. Like he wants something that's grounded, down to earth, solid, nurturing, you know, something that grows together, you know, where it's like your guys are each other's like safe spaces. Yeah, like this, you know, this person wants to like protect you, like work on things, grow together, build, save money. Like I really feel like Katron has like good intentions for you. I just feel like you're scared to realize it and really open up to him because you're so used to people doing you shady. Okay, Taylor, your next question. All right, what can Taylor expect for the rest of August? What can Taylor expect for the rest of August? What can Taylor expect for the rest of August? Things moving forward, karma finally being balanced out, you getting your just due deserved, you know, coming out of that like that standstill period, you know, finally like, yes, things are finally moving forward. It's also like not being tripped up in your own emotions, like getting out of that emotional rabbit hole that you seem to like find yourself in and put yourself in. The hermit, it's, I do feel like there is going to be more like time of just you sitting and sorting things out in a positive way in your head, like kind of like a meditation period, a self-reflecting period. It's finding that fire and that passion and building and growing and forward progress. It's going to be seen. It's going to be seen. Also in the month of August, listen to your intuition about any situation that you might find yourself in. Because I really feel like your intuition with the Queen of Cups is going to help guide you immensely. Yes, there is a Cash App link in my About section on my channel, SB. All right. So that's what I have for you, Taylor. I hope they resonated. High Priestess, go ahead and post your other question, and then we will get back to the free list. Yes, guys, please make sure as you are coming into the live stream, you're smashing that like button. It does help my channel grow. It does help YouTube's algorithm pick up my channel and share it out. All right. Is moving to Maryland a good place? Is a good option for High Priestess? Thank you, Queen. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse is screaming to me that you're not ready. I feel like if you were more balanced and if things were more set up, I feel like, you would be able to move from the area you're in. But, with, the two Pentacles in reverse, it does talk about imbalance, and then the Fool card in reverse, it's like you really are not ready 100% financially, mentally, emotionally ready to make that move. It's like I really feel like, if you were to like give it 6 months and come up with a plan, save money, make sure you have everything lined out, you would have a more balanced outcome. So it's like, come up with a plan, give it like 6 months, save money, figure things out, make sure all your ducks are in a row, and then make it. Because I really do feel like you making this move would be more energizing for you in a way like more balanced. SB, thank you for that. Guys, I appreciate your donations. They are greatly appreciated. So it's like, just make sure you have a game plan in place before you make it. But other than that, Maryland, I do feel like you would feel more at peace. You would feel balanced. Yes, guys, the free list is closed. Donation list is open. Yeah, like even if like you see, and that's the thing, like that where you live now is not good for you. You feel it inside your spirit and you feel it inside your soul that it's not good for you. So that's why I'm saying, like, give it like 6 months, save up money, make sure you have someplace to go, someplace to stay before you just like make that big move. Like, have a set plan in place. Because I really am getting this feeling from you that you are somebody who likes to have things in order And if things are not in order or if things are kind of like not planned out, it's like it kind of makes your anxiety go high, and it's like you kind of like emotionally crumble into a mess. And we don't want you emotionally crumbling into a mess. We want you to be emotionally balanced, especially when making a big move like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do Karen's question real quick. That's why I'm saying, like, you need to come up with a plan and like make sure you know you have a job before you move. Make sure you have money saved up before you move. Like if you continue just continue putting it on job applications and looking, I really feel like you will stumble across the right one. But you just have to make sure you have a plan before you make that move, so you're not like completely stressed out and not knowing what to do. All right, SB, I'm gonna do Karen's question real quick, and then I will do yours. All right. So for Karen, did my ex ever have feelings for me like me, or was he not very committed? Sometimes he kind of seemed to like or enjoy other girls' attention. Okay, so I'm just wondering, like, if he's an ex for a reason. And I get like you're asking this because you want some kind of closure. You know, I really feel like all the signs are there. All the signs are telling you like he really wasn't committed to you. It was just superficial, and it was what he could get from you. You know, because if it just wasn't materialistic or surface level stuff, I really feel like there would have been more effort put into the situation. You guys would still be together. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Like this, no, he was not committed. He was not ready to settle down. You know, the Hermit card in reverse. It's like, you know, this person had no direction. The Hermit card talks about direction. Like he didn't view you as the Empress in reverse. Like he didn't view you or love you like you should have been. He didn't respect you the way you should have been respected. Like I'm really getting like this person is like super egotistical, and he really didn't give a crap about your feelings or how things made you feel. Like he just went about his day doing whatever he wanted. All right, so moving on. So that's what I have for you, Karen. I hope it resonated. SB, what are Allie, my colleague's feelings for me? He's a Gemini. What are his intentions? All right. What are Allie's, SB's colleague's feelings for SB? What are Allie's feelings for me? Four of Swords. Four of Pentacles in the upright. Page of Wands in the reverse. So I really feel like this person is somebody who keeps to themselves, like is like super quiet, really doesn't go out of their way to mingle with people. Like I really feel like this person is like really trying to balance out their life, like financial wise. So as far as like them like trying to have anything going on, I really don't. I'm not getting that in the energy. Like I really feel like this person shows up to work, and that's what they show up for. 9 of Swords in the upright. Yeah, I really feel like this person is dealing with their own demons. They have a lot going on, so it's like their focus really is not elsewhere. So that's what I have on the first one for you, SB. All right. Okay, what are Ollie's intentions for SB? Whoever just sent that $5 that donation. Oh, you sent for 3 million. Thank you, High Priestess. I appreciate it. The Four of Cups. So I am going to be 100% completely honest with you, SB. I really feel like this is more of something that you're hoping and you're wishing for than this person has in their energy. I really feel like this daydreaming with the Four Cups energy and the Star card, it's like, you really hope, like, it's, you sit here and wonder, but at the same time, it's like you're not really trying to strike up a conversation with this person. Like, you're really like keeping your distance, and it's like you guys are both kind of like stun guard and watching from a distance. If you are, I really don't feel like this person has any ill intentions when it comes to you, but also at the same time, like, like the first card pull, like, I really feel like this person goes to work, shows up to make their money, and it's like they go home. Like, they don't have anything else to try and like mingle with. All right. What are Joshua's feelings towards SP? What are Joshua's feelings towards SP? All right. The Judgment. I really feel the World card, and then the Justice. Like, I really feel like there is some releasing that Josh needs to do. And maybe this is something he released here with this Judgment card in order to move forward in his life, because it's just things were not working out, things were not balanced. So it's like that's the only way he felt like he could obtain balance is by letting go of you. Because all in all, at the end of the day, it's like and I'm not saying this to be rude, but it's like he just was not feeling the connection with you. So that's what I have for you, SB. I appreciate your donation. I hope those resonated with you. All right, will Katron still want to continue? All right, will Katron want to continue the relationship with Taylor after she moves out of state? My question that is, does he know you're moving away? Like, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? The Lovers in reverse? I really feel like if you move out of state, it's going to end this relationship. With that Lovers card being in reverse. If you guys put in the effort, then yeah, I feel like it could work out. But also at the same time, it's going to take a lot. It's going to be stressful. You guys are going to have to learn how to trust each other. Be honest, have great communication, because that's the only way like long distance relationships can work. But there is a possibility that the relationship could end. All right, High Priestess, go ahead and don't post your questions. Queen, if there are any questions you would like answered also, please let me know. Well, if he doesn't believe you, then, it's like, why Like he just doesn't think you're serious about moving out of state. Okay, so High Priestess, when you say things to offer you, like are you talking about like, you know, like offer you like tangible things, or offer you balance and peace and guidance and like step up as a leader when it comes to relationships? All right. Who is coming? Yeah, okay, I get you. Okay. All right. What is coming in for love? Well, we have the world that talks about you feeling like things are not like really complete. The Four of Swords in reverse, like really focusing and healing yourself. It's like past relationships, like you really have not felt like there's been a victory. It's been like a really imbalanced, like one way situation in past relationships. I really do feel like here in the near future, you could be doing some, dating. You could have more than like one offer coming in. I really do feel like you need to change your perspective on the type of men that you're attracted to. And I feel like once you change the perspective on the type of men you are attracted to, I really feel like you will be able to find more of a balanced partner commitment. Yeah. Eight of Wands, like it's like you really want somebody who's not afraid to look in the mirror and do some self-reflecting with you. All right, who's coming in? Show me the signs of who's coming in for High Priestess. Three of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Show me the signs of who's coming in. Eight of Pentacles.
Just like a brief moment of like space to breathe. But I know that.
So I'm really like I'm picking up strong like Aquarius, like not Aquarius, but air sign energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Three of Swords. Like I really feel like before like you find like the stumble into the right type of people, I really feel like you are gonna go like on 3 dates and like 3 different dates with like 3 different people. I really feel like there's gonna be 3 people. So don't like open up to them. Oh, you are? That's funny. Like I really feel like this Three of Swords is like I really feel like you are going to like go out on 3 dates with 3 different people, or start talking to like a few people and be like, "Hey, yeah, no, this type's just not for me," because it's like all sexually based. Like try not to like open yourself up like on that intimate level like right off the bat. Because I know a lot of the times like it's intimate connections we seek, and like we just want to feel safe and we want people to hold us. But I really feel like if these next 3 people just don't open up to them like all the way, let them kind of like study you, let them kind of like get to know you before you just open that up. So it's like it's gonna take you like 3 different reruns with the same type of people that like you've been attracted to, the same type of guys, to be like, okay, no. Yeah, it's Like, I totally feel you on that one, High Priestess. It's nice to have those like connections where you like get to know each other before it's like right off the bat into the bed. All right, any job offers, Spirit? What job offers are coming towards High Priestess? Does she have any good job offers that are coming towards her? Ace of Swords is the first card out. So I really feel like you're more attracted to like things that are like enlightening, like deep knowledgeable things. With this, it's like I really do feel like you are going to walk into something that's just going to be like phenomenal for you and it's going to fit you. But not only that, it's like like it's like you like things that like get your wheel spinning and like maybe you're somebody who likes to do research, like lots of research, like you can stay up like all night researching a certain topic and just like get lost in it and carried away with it. And I really feel like you will walk into the right company or somebody's going to stumble upon you or you're attracting this, like you're attracting like the perfect fit, the perfect job for you with the perfect company. And I'm really feeling like it's executive. It's like the more you keep calling this in from like a heartfelt space, it's because it's like you are passionate and it's something that you are feeling called to do. Like I really do feel like whatever job filled, like whatever exactly like gets your heart going and makes your mind tick is your life purpose, is what you're supposed to be doing. Like there is okay. So you could stumble upon, just like I said, stumble upon somebody or somebody's gonna stumble upon you. And it's like you guys are gonna have a conversation and this person is just gonna be completely blown away. And it's like just from your like little conversation that you're gonna have with this person, it's going to push you into a position in a company and it's like you're going to absolutely like enjoy it. Like there's going to be a lot to learn, there's going to be it's going to be the perfect match. Yes, the Emperor and the Empress. It's two caring people but also an authority, building something and growing something and working on something. So you just gotta be patient. You just have to be patient for it. Okay, go ahead and post your third one. JD, welcome. My free list is currently closed. I am working on donation reads right now. All right. General message for High Priestess. The Seven of Swords. I really feel like with the Seven of Swords in reverse, it's screaming like, okay, what are you? I feel like there's like something you're avoiding with that Seven of Swords in reverse. Like, what are you avoiding? Like, what nudges are you ignoring? Hey, Chris, how are you? The Queen of Cups, like, I really feel like you are ignoring your intuition when it comes to certain situations. Four of Wands in reverse. Maybe you need to get out and go and have some fun. Five of Pentacles. Like, okay, so with this Five of Pentacles, it's like, why are you scared to open yourself up? Six of Cups in reverse, and then the Strength card. I really feel like you have buried something like way deep down inside you that you're avoiding, and this is like what is causing these relationship delays. Like, it's, you know, it's something of you that you would rather keep like closed off, not tell anybody about, not talk to anybody about. That is kind of like put you in this like scared position of like, oh, you know, really it'll happen, and like, then, you know, with that, because you don't want to really face it. And so it's like you just are sitting here like, okay, one day I'll address it, one day I'll deal with it, but you don't. And so it's like you are like kind of like stuck in this fear of addressing something. And maybe it's your view on like relationships. Or, you know, maybe you're scared of, you know, a relationship falling apart because of you've watched a relationship close to you like completely be destroyed. And so it's like you kind of like keep your self closed off, you know, you stick to yourself. You really don't go out much. And the message is like you need to get out more. You need to stop being afraid to go out. Like, you really need to open yourself up, put yourself out there, and have some fun. Because I really feel like there was a situation, you've seen something fall apart that was just like absolutely lovely and adoring at one point. You know, it's like I totally get where you're coming from, like, you know, and maybe you're fighting a battle, Winkler. Like, I've been like backstabbed and I've been hurt by a bunch of people in my life, but that doesn't stop me from being like who I am. Like, it pushes me to continue going. Yeah, but like you still also have to get out and have some fun too. Like that, like getting out and like having fun is something that you need to do. Like, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to like talk to new people. You know, just be yeah, like I get it. I've gone through the same thing, but that doesn't mean I block myself off from meeting and making new connections. Because, you know, making new connections and talking to new people, you never know. You just might stumble upon like the person that is meant for you. But you're never going to find that out if you keep yourself so closed off and locked away and sit inside all the time and not get out and do anything, and, you know, feel like you're unworthy of love and feel like you're never going to find it. Like, you just can't keep yourself cooped up and closed off. Like, you really got to really put forth the effort. You went out last month, but you need to get out more than once a month. Like, even if it's like just going down and walking like around and sightseeing, or, you know, just going and getting a coffee in a coffee shop and like sitting there and just, you never know who you're going to run into. You never know what connections you're going to make. You know, because trust me, like, I get it. I was closed off too. I would sit inside all the time. I would sit in my bedroom with the door dead bolted because that's how much I didn't like people. And it was unhealthy. Like, honestly, it's so unhealthy. Like, I really felt like every time I turned around, I was running into somebody who was backstabbing and doing me dirty. You know what I did? I changed up the kind of people I was interacting with. I, you know, stopped approaching, you know, the same type of people. Yeah, I get it. Especially if you feel like your community is toxic and not really all that great for you. All right, David. David, are you still here? Hey, SB Pisces. Guys, I might have to end this live stream soon because my auntie and my uncle are sleeping. You are welcome, High Priestess. Just don't go out late at night. Avoid going out late at night. Unless you have a taser. But then again, you know, if you don't feel safe, just avoid it. Alexandra, like, why are you letting this post that he sent you, like, bug you that much? Like, this is what I told you. Like, he wanted this to be stuck in your head. He sent you that post knowing that you would sit there and you would dwindle in your head of, like, why did he send me this? What message was he trying to get across to me? Like, and it's happening. Like, him sending this post is like eating at you. Like, it's like you want to know the reason why. Like, if you really want to know why he sent you that, then don't be afraid. Reach out. Like, reach out. Ask him. Like, if it's bothering you that bad and you can't, like, stop thinking about a million different reasons on why he sent you that post, reach out and ask him. Because if it's going to help you, like, forget about it and move on, reach out and ask him. Oh. Is David in here? Did he respond? So that's what I'm gonna tell you, Alexandra. Like, if it's bothering you that bad, then just reach out and ask him. Okay, he did. Okay. Okay, you were advised by how many tarot readers just to reach out and ask him? Like, how many more, like, people are gonna have to tell you if it's bugging you that bad? Like, it was a ploy, it was a game for him. He knew by sending you that link, it was gonna get stuck in your head and you were gonna constantly be thinking about him. It was just a way for him to be tied up in your mind and, you know, taking up space in your head. That's why he did it. He did it to throw you off. He did it to fuck with your head. He did it to fuck with your emotions. Because, you know, here we are 2 weeks later and, you know, it's still the, you know, same question of, like, why did he send me this? So, you know, just reach out and ask him. If it's bothering you that bad, All right, David Maddox. What is David's boyfriend currently thinking about? The justice, like he wants balance with you. Regardless of the ups and downs, regardless of like whatever, he wants balance. He wants, he wants to give you that solid offer. But it's a matter of like, can you guys get past the things you guys haven't been honest with each other about? Like, can you guys come clean about it? Can you guys look past the illusions that you guys have played on each other? Like the justice, ace of coins in the moon. Like, can you guys? Can you guys? It's a matter of you guys both being honest and being able to be upfront about how you're feeling. Because David, like, I get that you love him, and he may love you, and there may have things been going on. But honestly, I really feel like you haven't been straight up honest with him about exactly how you're feeling. Like I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Like you want him to be honest with you, but are you being 100% honest with him? Like, have you exactly sat down and told him how you feel about how things are going? It's like what? You're waiting for him to be honest for you to be honest about how you've been feeling about things? Well, yeah, because you're not being honest with him about how you're feeling about the whole situation. It's like you're holding your feelings, your insecurities, and your worries and your doubts inside your head and inside your heart. So it's draining you. Instead of just sitting down and be like, hey, I need to explain to you how I'm feeling or what's bugging me, you're just holding it to yourself. Like you're holding it all in. And when you hold it all in and you don't express how you're feeling or you're uncomfortable bringing up a situation, of course it's going to drain you. Of course it's going to cause more relationship strain. But it's like you want him to be honest about everything. You got to be honest about your feelings also and what's bugging you. You got to stop holding it in. Classic Scorpio or not. Like, yeah, that's a classic Scorpio move, just holding it in, bottling it up, and not saying shit about it. Like, no, stop. Stop being so classic Scorpio about it. Put on your big boy pants and sit down and have an uncomfortable conversation with your boyfriend. And see where it goes from there. And that's when you know where things will stand. All right. Is Lizzie falling in love with Renee? Is Lizzie falling in love with Renee? Woo. Okay, there's communication coming your way. Woo. All right, Renee. So there is an offer coming. There is going to be some, passionate communication coming from Lizzie. I really feel like you guys are going to sit down and have a passionate conversation. I really do feel like you guys do kind of like think about each other a lot when you're not around each other, especially at night. There are some worries and there are some doubts there. But, I don't think it's anything too extreme, Renee. But with that, it's like I really do feel like she's expecting like a solid offer from you, or she's going to communicate a solid offer towards you with that 8 of Wands and the Ace of Coins. Queen, so I'm gonna shut it down after I finish up this free list because, like I said, everybody in my house is sleeping. I'm the only one awake. And I'm surprised my uncle hasn't thrown at me something at me because my cards are loud when I shuffle. You are welcome. Jasmine, go ahead and post your question. All right, who is coming towards Jasmine in love? Dennis, my free list is closed right now. Knight of Cups. You're gonna be receiving an invitation to get out. Sun card. Who is coming towards Jasmine in love? Three of Swords. So I'm getting like you went through some type of heartbreak recently. Don't be rushing into any crazy situations right off the bat, Jasmine. Like, make sure you're taking your time. Yeah, and honestly, I really feel like take the like rose-colored glasses off, move on from this past relationship because I really do feel like you were holding on to it. There is a more grounded, more nurturing, more loving connection coming towards you. You just got to finish releasing and letting go of this past relationship and this past situation. All right, how does Addie feel about Aspen? Okay, so for one, Asin, if you're worried about this, stop doubting this person's love for you. Stop questioning it. Stop questioning it. This person has so much fire and passion towards you. Like, stop doubting it. Look at it from a different perspective. Like, really. Because, yeah, no. This person loves you. You are welcome, Shirley. All right. Elle's current feelings towards Shirley. That person loves you. Like, I feel, Shirley, I feel like with this Ace of Cups, like, it's a lustful energy. Like, it's a lustful energy that I'm getting. Like, don't let him get in your feelings. Like, no. Mm-mm. Like, I'm getting nothing but ickiness from this energy. eesh. Like you really need to sit and think with yourself. Is this somebody you are really interested in and somebody you really want? Somebody who can't give you a solid answer, somebody who can't show you effort. Like, no, cut him off. That's up to you if you cut him off. But I'm just telling you, I get ickiness, icky, and like lustful energy and non-committal and. Are you wasted, Winkler? What are you drinking? Vodka. Well, take a couple of shots for me, Winkler. Whew, I'm starting to get sleepy. Okay.
You good? Not still. Yeah, I'll make you some tea. I got some business stuff to take care of. Which I can do in a
Oh, thank you, Winkler. Yes, DK, you have missed your chance. Yeah, no, it's lustful energy. It's not something he wants a commitment with. Like, he just wants to poke it and run off. Like, I'm telling you right now. Icky, lustful.
And I really appreciate that. I mean, I appreciate one of the
Alright, is P only interested in a sexual relationship? Yeah. Winkler, no, we're not doing that. King of coins in reverse. Page of cups. Six of coins in reverse. You're welcome, Shirley. So with the King of coins in reverse, Page of cups in reverse, and then the Six of coins in reverse, and then the Page of wands, like I really, in the upright, like I really feel like it's like, you know, he wants something that is not what you're looking for. I'm not getting it's just like lustful. Like I'm getting more it's just like playful, more friendly energy that he's wanting at this point. Like it's but you never know. It could change. You know, because with Page of Cups in the reverse, it's like I'm really getting like he's like upside down in his emotions about it. And not really sure. We'll do a quick energy check on him. Alright. Energy check on P. Energy check on P's current. Seven of coins. Three of cups. And then the devil. So he's going through some shit. Like, I really feel like he's worried about something. He's fighting. Like, he's fighting some, like, negative energy. He's fighting some not so good things right now. It's like, he don't allow this to become like a third party. Especially, like, don't get your emotions tied up into a situation, Queen, to where it's got you in a third party situation again. Like, so that's what I have for you on those ones, Queen. Don't let him, like, put you in any type of a third party, like, emotionally or physically. Like, let him, like, do his own thing and just kind of, like, just like I told you before, like, approach the situation how he approaches the situation, like, handle the situation like how he handles it, like. So, Queen, I will more than likely be going live tomorrow. I really feel like I need a day to rest and relax from all the cleanup I've been doing. So, I will text you when I get up to see if you're busy or not and see what times you're available to mod. But I am getting like sleepy right now, so I feel like this is a good place to end the live stream. I do appreciate everybody that's been here. I definitely appreciate my mod for doing this late night mod session stream with me. So, guys, I will post in the community tab on like before I go live for you guys. But as of right now, my tired self, sunburned face is going to go to bed and crash out. So with that being said, good night, guys.